Welcome to Section 420, Talkin Yankees. Happy Thanksgiving. This is a little special Thanksgiving wrap-up summary, so we'll keep it brief. No major news in Yankee land. Of course, as we all expected, DJ LeMahieu did turn down the Yankees' qualifying offer, which, again, we all knew that was going to happen. Again, that was about $18.9 million, so he's probably looking for a deal, probably around $20 million, $21 million, around that area. You know, at his age, he's about 31 years old, he's probably going to want like a, at least a 4 or 5 year deal. So you're talking about probably take about $80 million to retain him. I, again, really strongly see the Yankees doing that. You can have other teams bidding for him as well. Again, one of the best just pure hitters in the game right now. So the Yankees are going to have some competition. Might even have some competition with the Mets, and I'll get into that a little shortly. But overall, this seems like, again, the consensus seems that the Yankees will eventually be able to retain him. And again, they kind of need him because he was definitely, the past 2 seasons, he's just been the steady rock in that lineup. Now, also, kind of important, just baseball worldwide, there's been at least 3 vaccines now approved that seem to be at least high 90s effective. So in terms of, getting fans in the stands and having baseball at all next season, again, just strong indication towards that. Now, maybe early part of the season, they may have to do similar with no fans in the stands or just a limited amount of people. But it seems like, if the drugs are approved now, they say around March, April is when you kind of get the big distribution, and we'll see who's going to take who's going to take the vaccines, who's not going to take the vaccines. But overall, at least seems that at least it's an opportunity to at least contain the virus, which again the numbers have been spiking up. At least for by next season, by the time we get by April, hopefully things are a little bit more under control, and again a vaccine will be available. Now, speaking about drugs, Robinson Cano, of course the former Yankee, once testing positive for PEDs, tested positive again for the Mets, and now he's been suspended the entire season. Again, with the new rules now, I think the first time is like an 80 games, kind of slap on the head. This is like a full punch in the face. So he's going to be out for the entire season. And again, now getting back to DJ LeMahieu, that makes things a little interesting now, because now the Mets with a new owner, Stephen Cohen, who wants to win. He's got the money. He says, hey, we're not going to throw money around, but also we're not going to operate as a small market team. Now, do the Mets jump in and try to outbid the Yankees on DJ LeMahieu? So that's a possibility. And for DJ LeMahieu, would he want to go to the National League where, again, great, he could still, he's still a young guy, but again, you lose that opportunity to maybe be a DH or take a day off. Or maybe they keep the DH rule because they like it so much in 2020. So it makes things a little bit more interesting. As for other moves with the Yankees, there's still, you hear whispers that they might want to cut ties with Gary Sanchez and possibly go off the Realmuto. I still don't think that it's going to happen, because if they're going to be spending a lot of money on DJ, I just don't see them right now spending more money on a catcher. When you have a good catcher, it's just, you need to get his head straight. So I think that's going to be the focus there, just trying to straighten out Sanchez and just hopefully, a new fresh season, with maybe, just put 2020 away and just have a new focus. Let's see if that works. And again, I think that's what they're going to do. I don't think they're going to be spending money on a catcher. Now one name that someone did throw out there is a Yadier Molina from, of course, the longtime Cardinal. Maybe that could be an option. He's 38 years old, but he's not like, a broken down warhorse. He's still pretty sturdy. And for 1 year, hey, maybe that's not bad. So maybe you do bring him in as kind of a backup to kind of mentor Gary Sanchez a little bit and split time a little bit, create some competition. Could be an idea. Again, I don't think he'll cost a ton of money, so maybe that might be an option. But overall, I think Sanchez will be back in a full season as the Yankee catcher. They're just going to try to find other ways just to light a fire under his backside. As for next season, as you know, the Yankees are supposed to have the Field of Dream games out. If you build it, it will come. Of course, they got canceled with COVID. Then they switched it from being the Yankees-White Sox to the Yankees-Cardinals. But then once they did the whole 60-game format, they just scrapped the whole idea. So actually, in a way, only good news from that, it will be the Yankees and White Sox that actually christen that ballpark, and looks like that game is going to take place again across the summer. So again, unless there's some issue with COVID, we will have the Field of Dream games out there. Who knows what it's going to look like, but should be interesting. So that's pretty much all we got for you. Again, just a quick wrap up. There's a few things go out there. Just mainly the fact that DJ LeMahieu turned down the qualifying offer. We knew that was going to happen. Looks like we've got a vaccine on the way, so this is good for the whole country and baseball in general. And again, with Robinson Cano now out of the Mets pitcher and Stephen Cohen now the Mets owner, is that now going to create competition for the Yankees to sign DJ? So we'll see. Until then, enjoy the turkey, the cornbread, stuff your face as much as you want. It's Thanksgiving. Have a great day.